You know what? I'm gonna go ahead. Let's go ahead and do the 100 packs. So we started at 502 packs. We've opened 100 packs each night, and we've gotten some pretty good results. So we'll go ahead and do that. Let's take a quick break just for a minute or two, and then right when I come back, we'll start opening packs. Alright guys, I'm back. So let's go ahead and open a bunch of packs. I'm gonna change one thing real quick. Just changing the channel title so people know what we're doing. Alright, so gonna start with another 100 packs tonight. We've already opened 205 or so, I think, packs at this point. Sorry, the chat just went away. You guys are still there, right? Make sure the stream's still up. I didn't do something stupid. Alright, stream's up. So we're going to go ahead and open 100 packs. We've opened a couple hundred already. We've gotten quite a few legendaries. I think the first night we did 100 packs. We had 7 legendaries. Second night, I think we had 6. So my guess is legendaries are about a 5% drop rate. So 1 in every 20 packs or so. Maybe even a 4%, 1 in every 25. I'm going to be tracking the cards that I get from these packs, and I have some other players that are sending me information as well. And I'll eventually post up probably an article on Hearthstone detailing what I got, what the drop rates were, and everything. So, alright, so you guys ready to get started? So what are you guys hoping to see tonight? Any particular Goldens or particular Legendaries? Hey Will, welcome to the stream. We just finished an arena, and we're starting now with our 100 packs. Eight legendaries tonight? Maybe. We've had pretty good luck. Pretty good luck. The arena ended up 3-3. Started out really well. We had a big minion druid deck, and it just didn't, we played 2 priests with mind control, and they just kept mind controlling big minions back against us. Honestly, I felt like if we didn't hit the mind control priest, that deck easily could have gone 5, 6, 7 wins. We had some really good early minions too. The first 2 games. One game we won by turn 4. The guy conceded on turn 4. It's pretty bad. Alright, nothing too crazy here. Thought Steal, annoying priest card. We also had a one of those priests. I can't remember the name of the card. What is it? Not Mind Vision, but he used the card where he gets to play one of your minions from your deck into the field, and he on turn 4 he did that for an Ironbark Protector. So, all right. So there's our first legendary of the night. We are what? Only a few packs in. Pretty good. Onyxia. So Onyxia is an 8/8 dragon for 9. Somebody said they wanted to see the dragon cards tonight, so hey. Onyxia is a 9 for 8/8. You summon 1/1 whelps until your side of the battlefield is full. So, a good card. I don't know that it's probably average for a legendary. I mean, it gives you a lot of board presence. If your opponent doesn't have clear, then obviously it works well. You could play it together with a Bloodlust next turn. You could use it with like Soul of the Forest with a Druid, although I think that's way too much mana, but all kinds of things you could do with it. I think it's a good card. I think honestly as a legendary, it should probably be 8 mana or 7 mana. I don't know. It's not a card that I would necessarily put in my deck right off the bat. Just, you know. Alright, got our first legendary for the night, so let's keep going. I don't have Ysera or Van Cleef, no. So, Big Game Hunter we've talked about before. It's a 4-2 for 3. It's got a really good battle cry. Depending on where the meta is at any given time, will depend on how many Big Game Hunters you see him play. If the meta game is trending towards legendaries and big minions, then you will see Big Game Hunter come out. I, for one, am really hoping to get Pyroblast tonight, as well as a Ragnaros, because the deck that I made before the wipe, that I was real happy with, my mage deck, I have all the cards I need for it, except for 2 Pyroblasts and a Ragnaros. Nothing too crazy here. Cone of Cold is a good card. Sometimes you see it in mage decks. It's good for arena. I don't know that you'll see it a ton in constructed, unless it's a really heavy control deck. We got a golden rare, so our first golden card of the night. Keeper of the Grove. I think we actually already have this golden, if I remember right. But Keeper of the Grove is good. It's a 2/4. It has a silence or deal 2 damage. That's an excellent card. Yeah, I had 500 packs because of the wipe. After the wipe, I had 48,000 gold. Which works out to about $600, I think. Only about 200 of which was donated, so I've spent about 400, a little bit more than $400 in this game, which is frightening. The only game that I've spent more than that on, honestly, is Star Citizen, and that game's not even out for another year or two. Two Unbound Elementals here. Unbound Elemental's not bad. It's not too bad. Yeah, Black Sun, you did contribute. I appreciate that. Black Sun did donate back in the day, so. Always taking donations. I use them all for card packs and for arena entries. And actually, I should this month be getting my first check from the YouTube channel. Don't get excited. It's not like I'm making tons of money. But whatever money I get from the YouTube channel, I'm going to put right back probably into buying packs. So. Those of you who haven't seen the YouTube channel, definitely check it out. I've got almost 300 videos on there now. Got them organized into good playlists. So you can see all arena matches. You can see all arena matches. You can see epic matches. All streaming sessions, everything is up there. So we got a golden here, the Jungle Panther. Golden common, pretty much just leaves, nothing too fancy. It's got the heat wave effect going, so. I partnered with a network, the Curse Gaming Network. I think it's called Gamers United or United for Gamers. So I'm partnered with Curse. Which works out because Hearthstone is a Curse website. Legendary. Ah, nice. Alright. So, cool, we got an epic and a legendary. We'll talk about the epic first. Snake Trap, it's a secret. When one of your minions attack, you summon 3 1/1 snakes. This is pretty good for a beast deck. It's probably about the only time you'll see it because those snakes are beasts. So the legendary card we have, King Crush. So he's a 9 for 8/8 with charge. He's also a beast, so he goes really well in a hunter beast deck. Each class has a legendary minion that is only for their class. This is the hunter legendary, so it's a big deal. For example, we got a Nixia before. You compare this guy to a Nixia. A Nixia is an 8/8 and you get a bunch of tokens. But she doesn't have charge. So your opponent still gets a turn to remove a Nixia, which they a lot of times will do. They could sap, they could assassinate, they could mind control. King Crush doesn't do that. King Crush, you hit the board, he has charge, you get your 8 points of damage in. If you have beast buffs, he gets buffed by your beast buffs, so he's really good. Yeah, I'm actually glad this is not a trading card game, though, I'll tell you. Black Sun, because I think when you make it a trading card game, it creates so many issues. Because you'll have people. First of all, it creates a black market, so people will be selling cards for money, which I don't want in the game. And then also, you get new players who may get a really good card, but not know it's a good card, and they trade it away for nothing. So, let's see, 2 rares and 1 epic, Sword of Justice, very good epic. If you get this early on in a Paladin deck, it can be strong. It gives your tokens +1/+1. It gives all minions +1/+1, but... See, nothing too crazy here. When I was putting my mage deck together today, one of the cards that I had, I can't remember which card it was, but I apparently have more than 10 copies of it. And when you have more than 9 copies, all the game says is 9+. It won't even tell you how many copies you have. It's pretty funny. Doom card is not bad. I mean, it's a 5/7 with charge, but you discard 2 random cards. He can be pretty good late game if you have a really fast deck and you're already using your cards early. Alright, so about 20 packs in so far. We've gotten 2 legendaries. So 2 legendaries in 20 packs is pretty good. We've talked about all these cards before. Let's move on. Wow, another legendary. Wow, 3 legendaries in 20 packs. That's pretty crazy. Yeah. 3 legendaries in 20 packs. That's pretty good. I have to admit. Alexstrasza. I think we already have Alexstrasza, actually, but it's an 8/8 for 9, and you set a hero's health to 15. You can use it as a heal to heal yourself, or you can use it as a attack spell to drop somebody else from 30 to 15 or 28 to 15. Alexstrasza is not a bad card. I put Alexstrasza in my mage deck for a while because my mage tended to get behind early and would always have low health by mid to late game, so Alexstrasza gave me a heal. But I ended up trading out for Ragnaros because I need that extra punch at the end of the game to get through. I really would love to see Ragnaros. Of course, at the end of this, I'll be able to craft anything that I want. Alright, so Golden Naturalized, new golden card here. That's pretty cool looking, actually. I like how it fades and gets really bright. Naturalized is a 1 cost, you destroy a minion, your opponent draws 2 cards. I think Holy Snova said before he put one of these in his arena deck. That's not a bad idea. Yeah, it's kind of a Jiraxis. Well, Alexstrasza sets your max health to 15, I believe, as well. I'm not sure about that. That's a really good idea, Jack. So, Jack Darkstone's suggestion in chat was they should have a symbol on cards so that if it's the first time you get that card, it tells you it's a new card for you. Although I suspect most people won't be opening so many packs like this that they forget which cards they have. Wow, another legendary. Is that 5 or is that 4? That's 4, right? 4 legendaries? And Cenarius. So we've already seen the Hunter legendary. This is the Druid legendary. It's a 9/5/8. You give your other minions +2/+2, or you summon 2/2 Treants with Taunt. 2/2 Treants with Taunt. I think Cenarius is good. You'll see Cenarius in a lot of decks. He was in most Druid decks in the last tournament. So I actually haven't looked at the results for the most recent tournament. I heard that there were a lot more classes represented than in the past, which is partially a result of the patch. We got a rare here, Ancient of Lore. We saw this one in our arena. He actually saved us with a 5 health restore. 4 legendaries in 25 packs is crazy. That would be 16 legendaries if that pace keeps up. I can't imagine that's going to be good. You never know, maybe we'll get 16 legendaries. If we get 16 legendaries and this is going up on the epic videos. Let's see. Nothing too crazy. Sorcerer's Apprentice, 2 for 3/2. Spells cost 1 less. That card got recently nerfed. It used to be spells cost 2 less.
Rare. Rare.
2 rares. Angry Chicken's annoying. Blood Imp is awesome.
Rare.
Hey Zenfire, welcome to the stream. Thanks for watching. We're about 30 packs into our 100 packs for the night.
Rare.
So SI Agent's a 3 for 3/3 with a good combo. Combo, for those of you who don't know, means that you only trigger that ability if you've already played at least one other card prior to playing that card.
Epic. Rare.
Pyroblast! I'm so excited about Pyroblast. As you can see by my reaction. I want 2 Pyroblasts so I can make my mage deck. Even if I don't have Ragnaros, the 2 Pyroblasts will let me fill the mage deck out enough. Even 1 Pyroblast is enough to get it going.
Golden. Rare.
Yeah, 16 and 100 packs would definitely be a YouTube video. Argent Squire, it's a golden. It's actually, you know, for a common, this is pretty good looking, I have to say. Got the shimmering going on, big bright background. That's pretty good looking actually for a golden common. I put that pretty high for the golden commons, I think.
Epic. Rare.
Nobody likes to show off, Holy Snova. You're making your golden Divine Shield deck, right? Let's see. Savannah Highmane is pretty much a necessary card for any Hunter Beast deck. Even in most Hunter decks, you'll see that in.
Rare.
So what did you guys think of Black Knight? I thought it worked out pretty well in our arena run.
Cool. Rare. Rare.
Oh, Feral Spirit. So we actually already have this golden, but for you guys who haven't seen it, Golden Feral Spirit is really cool. It's probably in my top 5 golden cards. I think it just looks really cool with the lightning Feral Spirit. And once you play them, the actual spirit, the actual wolves that come out are golden as well.
Rare.
Venture Company Mercenary, I like this card for Arena. It gives you lots of aggression. It's actually, yeah, I like it, period. You know, I might actually consider that card for my mage deck, now that I think about it. I could play... Snow and I could play.
Rare.
He will kill me if he has his Divine Shield deck, though, because I can't handle that deck right now.
Rare.
His deck is like a perfect meta counter to my mage deck. We've played against each other a few times before the patch, and Snow, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you beat me 4 times in a row with the Divine Shield deck. There's at least 3. And most of them weren't close.
Rare. Rare.
2 rares. It's a little bit better than the average pack.
Cool. Rare. Epic.
Yeah. Alright, so we got a Golden Master Spell. I actually really like this card. I don't think we have this one. I had it pre-patched, but I don't have it now. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Got a little gnome priest going off. Or I guess it's a dwarf priest, not a gnome. It's a dwarf, right? Dwarf or gnome? What is that? It's a gnome. Never mind. It's got to be a gnome. Can gnomes be? Okay, now I'm going crazy. It's a gnome. Okay, that's what I... Alright. Wow, another big game hunter. That's either our second or third big game hunter we've already had tonight.
Golden Comet.
Ooh. Golden Mad Bomber. I like that. That's pretty cool. I like the animations that have something to do with the card, like the mechanics of the card. This one isn't that. I mean, it's got bombs, but that's just pretty obvious. But it's pretty cool looking, I have to say. Those of you who have noticed, my my border on my chat box, what's around my head here, if you look in the corners, the little adornments on my window are the golden card adornments. So I am a golden card. See? I can't take credit for that. CPU 0, I think, is the one that did that for me.
Rare.
I should change it to a golden border. Well, it is kind of a golden border, actually. Mind blown.
Rare.
Make the chat box an actual golden card. I've thought about putting the chat on here. I may try that again. Hey Nicodemus, welcome to the stream. You have missed 4 legendaries so far. We had 4 legendaries in the first, what was it, 25 packs? Frozen until next turn while checking laundry.
Rare.
So we've had Alexstrasza, Cenarius, King Crush, and who am I forgetting? Someone will remember. Onyxia, yep. Onyxia was the first one.
Rare.
Yeah, my RNG on the packs is pretty good. Fortunately, my RNG in the game doesn't work so well sometimes.
Rare.
So, Battle Rage, for 3 mana, you draw a card for each damage character. That includes heroes. I think Blizzard's going to nerf this card. I think they'll either make it 4 mana or even 5 mana. But at 3 mana, it's insane. If you haven't seen it, look on YouTube for Trump's Mana Cliff Arena video. It was posted on Reddit as well. And he had, I think, 3 or 4 of these. He had a deck where he had like 4 cards that were more than 2 mana or 3 mana. And he went 9-1. And it's because Battle Rage is so sick.
Rare.
The only bad thing about opening packs is because I'm talking constantly, my voice starts to go away, so I can't stream as much if I'm opening packs. I like opening packs though. So here, if you compare these two, so Divine Favor is 3 mana, you draw cards so you have as many in your hand as your opponent. That can be good, especially if you have a fast Paladin deck, but you figure the most you're typically going to get from that is probably 3 cards, 2-3 cards, maybe 4 sometimes. Battle Rage, if you have damage and your opponent has damage, you're guaranteed 2 cards. You put 1 more minion on the field, it's damage, you get 3. 2 more minions, you get 5. So Battle Rage is just so much better than Divine Favor, and they're both 3 mana. And Arcane Intellect, the mage spell, is 3 mana and you get 2 cards. So Arcane Intellect, Divine Favor, Battle Rage. I think Battle Rage is the best, Divine Favor second, Arcane Intellect third. Wow, 2 epics. That's pretty good. Ice Block, not my favorite mage secret. Pit Lord, they just changed. They nerfed his stats a little bit, but now he only deals 5 damage instead of 7. I don't think you'll still see him played very much, though, honestly.
Rare.
So we've hit a dry spell here with the legendaries. I do not have a Facebook page. I have a personal Facebook page, but I don't have a Facebook page for this. You can follow me on Twitter though, and I put lots of updates on there, and I have my YouTube channel as well.
Rare.
I think the total money spent was probably around $600. Some of that was donated. About 200 was donated, but the other 400 was from me.
Rare.
No stalking me in real life yet.
Rare.
Well, we could. So the suggestion in chat was that we make a Lightwell deck. We actually at one point we tried to make the biggest troll deck possible, which we decided to make a priest super taunt deck. So all we did was keep throwing out taunt minions and healing them. We could revisit that concept and try to make the trolliest deck we possibly can again.
Golden. Rare. Golden. Rare. Legendary.
Alright, sorry. I was blown away there for a second. It was like golden, golden, legendary. Ragnaros, that's what I wanted. Ragnaros is the... So now I just need one more Pyroblast and I'll have my mage deck ready. Alright, so let's talk about these. Lightspawn. Pretty cool golden card, I have to say. I kind of like that one. Minion's attack is equal to its health. It just recently got a buff. It went from a 0-4 to a 0-5. So it comes on the field as a 4-drop. It's a 5-5. Good card. Starfall we know pretty well. I like this golden animation though. That's pretty cool on the Starfall, I have to say. What do you guys think? I like that. Looks pretty cool. Alright, Ragnaros, our 5th legendary of the night. He's an 8 for 8/8. So he can attack, but at the end of your turn, you deal 8 damage to a random enemy. So it's a pseudo charge. It's like a randomized charge, but you don't take damage in return. The other reason I really like Ragnaros is silence does nothing to him.